皆さん、日本語コースへようこそ. Hello and welcome to your fourth lesson of this Japanese for Beginners course. This is your teacher Rosie and let's get started. So let's review what we have learned in our previous lesson. Review in Japanese is 復習, 復習, 復習. I will repeat every word twice. こんにちは, こんにちは. 私はロージーです。私はロージーです。So right here where we have 名前 or empty space, you can just put your name, okay? 私の名前はロージーです。私の名前はロージーです。お名前は何ですか？お名前は何ですか？よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。おはようございます。おはようございます。はじめまして。はじめまして。こんばんは。こんばんは。お元気ですか？お元気ですか？元気です。元気です。さんはさようなら、さようなら。バイバイ、バイバイ。またね、またね。Great job. And now let's start our new topic. So our new topic is manners. Let's get started. So the first word we will learn today is お願いします。お願いします。お願いします。So it means please. And what it literally means is I'll ask you to do me an honorable favor. I'm asking you to do something for me. 使い方。使い方。How to use it. So the first way to use it is when you ask someone else to do something for you or you are counting on them to do something, okay? So let's read this first sentence. ワインをお願いします。ワインをお願いします。So wine means wine. お願いします please. So you can say wine please and it would mean oh, could you please bring me wine? But this would be very, very, very polite. ワインをお願いします。Another way to use it could be もう一度お願いします。もう一度お願いします。One more time, please. So, let's say you're talking to a native Japanese speaker and they're talking a bit too fast and you want them to repeat what they have just said. You can just say もう一度お願いします。One more time, please. Second way to use it, and you already know when, is when you're meeting someone for the first time and it translates as nice to meet you or please be nice to me or please treat me favorably. And it is よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。So it comes with this よろしく。よろしくお願いします。Third way to use it is when someone says they're going to do something or help you in some way, and when you say お願いします, it's like, oh, please do that. That's so nice of you. So let's take a look at this example. 本当ですか？本当ですか？じゃあお願いします。じゃあお願いします。本当 means really. 本当ですか？ Really? じゃあ then お願いします。Please do that. So as you can see, there are so many ways to use this word お願いします and it will be used every day in Japanese language. So I highly recommend using it. And another thing is that if you're working with Japanese people, using お願いします or よろしくお願いします will be very important, because it can also mean like thank you for your valuable time, or let's start working hard together. So it's a very, very important phrase. Moving on to kudasai. 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 Kudasai also means please, but please in a sense when you're asking for someone to give you something or do something for you. And then you need to use this particle o before the word kudasai. So we have o kudasai. O kudasai. Very good. Tsukaikata. Tsukaikata. So the first way to use it is when you're asking for someone, please give me something, or please do something for me. So you can say sore o kudasai. Sore o kudasai. Sore means that. So sore o kudasai, that please. So please give me that. Or ocha o kudasai. Ocha o kudasai. Ocha means tea in Japanese, so tea please. Please give me tea. So this is the first way to use it, is when we use it with noun and o kudasai. Noun and o kudasai, please give me something. The second way to use it is when we will use it with a verb, and then we will use te form, which we will learn later on. So something, te kudasai. So it would mean please do something for me. The third word is dozo. 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 Here you go. So it's like please when you're giving someone something, like you're giving a gift and you're like, dozo. Tsukaikata. Tsukaikata. So it's please when a person brings something that is yours. So, for example, kore o dozo. Kore o dozo. So let's say someone has your coat and they're giving it to you, and they would say kore, this, dozo, this please. So they're giving it to you. Kore o dozo. Another common way to use dozo is kochira e dozo. Kochira e dozo. This way please. Kochira, this way. Kochira e dozo. Our next word is thank you in an informal way. Arigato. 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 Very good. Thank you very much, or thank you in a formal way. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Very good. Now, how would you say you're welcome in Japanese? Do itashimashite. Do itashimashite. Do itashimashite. Very good. Another way to say you're welcome is like iie. Iie. So iie, if alone by itself, means no. But if you repeat it twice, it will mean you're welcome. Iie. I'm sorry. Gomen nasai. Gomen nasai. Gomen nasai. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Sumimasen. 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 So you use sumimasen when you want to get someone's attention, and when you're like, oh, excuse me, can I ask you a question? And things like that. But the one before, gomen nasai, would be used more commonly if you bump into someone. And sumimasen is a bit more formal. Another word that Japanese people use is itadakimasu. 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 They say this before the meal. So it's like a ritual phrase which actually doesn't mean anything, but if you translate it, it would mean thank you for the meal before eating. Itadakimasu. And after the meal, you would say gochisousama, gochisousama, gochisousama in an informal way, and in a more formal way you would say gochisousama deshita, gochisousama deshita, gochisousama deshita. Thank you for the meal after eating. Now, let's try to practice. I will read to you some situations and try to guess which word would we use in these situations, okay? So the first one, you are walking in a store and accidentally nudge someone as you pass by. You say, "Sumimasen," or "Gomen nasai," "Gomen nasai." So I think "Gomen nasai" would be more commonly used in this situation, because "Sumimasen" is more like "excuse me, sorry," but some people might use this one as well. Our second situation is, you are sitting in a restaurant and want some more water and you need to call over the waiter. You say, "Sumimasen, sumimasen, sumimasen." Yeah, you use sumimasen because it's like, oh, excuse me. Our third situation is, you are hungry and you eat your roommate's last homemade cookie, not knowing which she was saving it. You say, "Gomen, gomen," or "Gomen nasai, gomen nasai." So "Gomen nasai" is "I'm sorry," but a bit more formal, and "gomen" is short version of "Gomen nasai." So if you are very close to your roommate, you can say "Gomen, gomen," and if you're not as close, you can say "Gomen nasai, gomen nasai." And now let's learn some new vocabulary. So coffee in Japanese would be kohi, kohi, kohi. Water would be mizu, mizu, mizu. Beer, biru, biru, biru. Can you bring me something? Noun, o kudasai. Noun, o kudasai. So we will put the name of the thing that we want someone to bring for us, okay? Beer, water, or coffee, okay? So something, o kudasai. This is a very common way to ask for it. Okay, so now let's practice. How would you say, "Can you bring me beer?" Think about it. I will give you 5 seconds. Biru o kudasai. Biru o kudasai. Beer, please. Please bring me beer. Very good. How could we ask, "Can you bring me water?" Mizu o kudasai. Mizu o kudasai. Mizu o kudasai. Water, please. Can you bring me coffee? Kohi o kudasai. Kohi o kudasai. Kohi o kudasai. Coffee, please. Very good. Otsukare-sama desu. You have worked so hard and you have finished another lesson of the Japanese for Beginners course. Omedetou gozaimasu, and I will see you in our next lesson. Mata ne.